Hello everyone. In this video I will address a certain aspect of fencing or an element of fencing that is connected to the Meyer tradition that is done very often wrong in a certain degree that causes the entire thing a little bit off. While talking about it, I'm addressing this Meyer tradition not only because that is one of the more fundamentally throughout traditions of 16th century that is effectively one of the best systems to start with, as it connects many types of fencing together. It is in fact much more important in this regard, because the mechanics of movement I will be addressing today are to a certain degree fundaments of cut fencing mechanics of movement till almost late 19th century. The motion itself that I'll be talking about, that is coordination of the entire body movement, is crucial to understand a big difference between what transformation did fencing in the late 19th century, because the support that of the motion that we'll be addressing today is crucial and most important in regards to seeing the difference between historical and modern or even classical style of fencing. The chicken's head is a very interesting element, or the chicken's head stabilization more properly. As you know, the chicken has this ability to hang it in a very stabilized manner, so you can move around its body, and the head itself stands there without any motion regards to the ground. Now, how it refers to fencing, because in the Meyer tradition, it is super important to understand that the entire body works fluidly as one. And there is a very common mistake that people are doing beautiful coordination of legs, hips and body, while they retain no coordination of the arm itself, doing what I call a chicken's head, because when they move around, the arm hangs in the air and moves in a completely uncoordinated manner. Why it is important? Because when we move around and have our cuts, blades, movement and any other guards that we position, if I retain the coordination on the position of the arm and the body, I am able to move the arm a little, only a little, to actually deliver blows, cuts, guards, parries, and even big swings and cues. So if we start moving in a manner that is miscoordinated, it may look very nicely that I am moving beautifully the body, but my arm goes around and swings around without any certain coordination to the body. This causes that I am missing the point of this body movement. The body movement is completely unnecessary if my arm doesn't coordinate with it. So if I stand guard in any form, that is it cut, parry, or any form of movement like that, if I coordinate well, then all the movement I do, you can see I am able to retain a perfect structure behind this motion without actually killing my capacity to walk, to have a good footwork, to coordinate positions. Now, in this regard, The chicken head itself starts to be done whenever someone wants to speed up the motion without coordinating it with the body. So I try to, for example, parry, cut, riposte, or do stuff like that to meet the speed of the enemy, while the body itself is not coordinated well. I'm starting moving and create big openings as my body does some big motion. Then the blade itself doesn't cover, so the openings itself become much bigger. That is why the motion itself has to be restrained properly and kept in a certain degree of like stabilized element towards the body. So whenever fencing, you have to be very careful to not do the chicken head motion while retaining a separate motion of the arm and the body itself. Try to coordinate well all the aspects of the movement, be it knee, hip, or any form of the cuts, because that element is crucial for the sake of using all the 17th, 18th and 19th century cut fencing, including big sabers like cavalry sabers up to the academic fencing and even the earliest form of contrepoint. Well, now, in this regard, I would like to invite you to another video which I address some other aspects of that issue. Now, if you like that material, like that content, please subscribe and look below the video. There are certain links to both my production weapons that I create and also other content like that I create. Thank you very much.